Welcome everybody to break 17,251. This is our 24-25 extended 12-box case team random number 5. Alright, 32 participants in this break. We have Richard, John, Kyle, Richard, Frederick, Fat6899, Aaron, Richard, Elvis62, Chris, Howie, Chris, Robert, Carl, Scott, Jonathan, Frederick, John, Carl, Jonathan, Rocky Raccoon, Jonathan, Seanlin, Alan B. Boy in there twice, Bruins 37 in there 3 times, Slick Rick, John, and Alan B. Boy. Let's copy those across the randomizer. Richard at the top, Alan B. Boy at the bottom. Richard at the top, Alan B. Boy at the bottom. Here we go 4 times. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Bruins 37 down to Alan B. Boy. Bruins 37, Alan B. Boy. Grabbing our teams Anaheim down through to Winnipeg. Anaheim down through to Winnipeg 4 times. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Ottawa to Vancouver. Ottawa to Vancouver. Here we go with your teams. Bruins 37 with Ottawa, Chris, Dallas, Alan B. Boy, Toronto, Frederick, Detroit, Rocky Raccoon, Pittsburgh, John, the Islanders, Aaron with Vegas, John with Anaheim, Chris, Colorado, Carl, Tampa, Jonathan, Carolina, Fats with the Rangers, Seanlin, Florida, Bruins 37, Minnesota, Carl, St. Louis, Bruins 37, San Jose, Slick Rick with Boston, John with Seattle, Jonathan, Montreal, Kyle with Winnipeg, Chris with Columbus, Scott with Buffalo, Howie, Los Angeles, Richard with Calgary, Alan B. Boy, Edmonton, Richard with Arizona, Utah, Robert with New Jersey, Frederick with Philadelphia, Elvis 62, Nashville, Jonathan, Chicago, Richard with Washington, and Alan B. Boy with Vancouver. A couple of minutes for trades. Another minute or so. All right, no trade talk. Let's jump right into the break. Here we go, everyone. Good luck with extended. Here we go. Good luck. You missed a random? Do you know who your team is? I can let you know if you need to know. Logan Mailloux, Reflections for Montreal. Rookie Reflections, Brad Lambert and Dylan Strome, Canvas. Oh, Philly again. Matt Grelchik, clear cut for Pittsburgh. Alish Stetska, Seattle, and prospects of Macklin Celebrini. Oh, you got him last night again? Or as well. Silver Skates, Will Smith. Elias Pettersson, pros and prospects, and Kevin Fiala canvas, LA. Sidney Crosby Encore Gold, Michael Milne, Young Guns for Minnesota, and Dazzlers Trevor Zegras. No, I didn't get a chance to, David. This week's been pretty crazy, so I didn't get a chance to do anything with CHL yet. Alex Ovechkin Silver Skates, William Nylander Oracles, and Encore of Cutter Gauthier. He didn't miss it, no. Liam Ogren Reflections, Cutter Gauthier, and Sam Bennett, Florida. Silver Skates, Nick Suzuki for Montreal, Brad Lambert first draft for Winnipeg, and Connor Geeky first draft. Outburst, Arizona. Or for Tampa, sorry. Is Tampa hit? Lane Hudson, Future Impact for Montreal, Brad Lambert. Oracles for Winnipeg, Logan Stankoven Encore. Out of 300, Logan Stankoven Reflections Purple for Dallas. Chase Bradley, Young Guns for Colorado. Beehive of Victor Hedman. Red Outburst, numbered out of 25, Bo Horvat for the New York Islanders. Nice hit for the Isles. And Tyson Kozak, Young Guns for Buffalo. Pros and prospects of Rutger McGroarty. Silver Skates of Fedor Svechkov. Michkov Encore for Philadelphia. Zach Werenski canvas for Columbus. Future Impact Jack Hughes for New Jersey. Macklin Celebrini first draft San Jose. Thatcher Demko Beehive. Box number 2. Reflections Olin Zellweger for Anaheim. Silver Skate Zach Hyman and Jacob Chitrin. Canvas for Washington. Young Gun Clear Cut, Brett Berard for the New York Rangers. Nice hit for the Rangers. Liam Ogren first draft and Cole Caulfield Encore. Future Impact Macklin Celebrini San Jose, Cale Makar Beehive, and Celebrini and Michkov Young Gun Canvas Checklist. Katagochi Encore Gold, Bradley Nadeau, first draft, and Dazzlers of Zachary Bolduc. Sorry, just give me 1 sec, guys. Reflections Macklin Celebrini for San Jose. Brady Tkachuk Silver Skates and Dylan Larkin Canvas. Josh Stone out of 500. Red Reflections for Utah. Jonathan Lekkerimäki. First draft for Vancouver. Mitch Marner Encore. Rookie Reflections, Lane Hudson for Montreal, Tyson Kozak. A Young Guns for Buffalo, and William Carey, a Carolina Outburst. Future Impact, Clayton Keller. Alex Ovechkin, Oracles for Washington, Will Smith, Beehive. Macklin Celebrini Rookie Reflections for San Jose, Michael Milne. Young Guns for Minnesota. And Pros and Prospects for Boston of Fabian Lysel. Silver Skates Noah Dobson, Islanders Nick Suzuki, Oracles Montreal. And Kirill Kaprizov for Minnesota, Pros and Prospects. Rookie Premieres, Jet Luchenko out of $9.99. Trilogy for Philadelphia. Adam Wilsby. Young Guns for Nashville. Pros and Prospects of Mason McTavish. Future Impact, Jack Eichel for Vegas. David Pasternak, Beehive Boston. And Jake Gunsel for the Tampa Bay Lightning. Box number 3. All right, Reflections, Matt Rempe for the Rangers. Quinton Byfield, Silver Skates. Tim Horton, Legend, Black and White Canvas for the Toronto Maple Leafs. Clear cut of Tom Wilson for the Washington Capitals. Connor Geeky, Tampa First Draft. And Leon Bichel. Encore. Future Impact of Sebastian Aho, Sebastian Casa, and Darcy Kumper canvas. Pros and Prospects Gold, Elias Pettersson for Vancouver. Trent Miner, Young Guns for Colorado. Dazzlers of Tyler Toffoli for San Jose. Josh Doan, Reflections for Utah. Kirill Kaprizov, Future Impact. And Leo Carlson, Canvas for Anaheim. Rookie Reflections of Rutger McGroarty for Pittsburgh. Denton Matchuk, Young Guns for Columbus. And Austin Matthews, Outburst for Toronto. Silver Skates, Macklin Celebrini for San Jose. Rasmus Dahlin, Oracles. And Pros and Prospects, Dylan Larkin, Detroit. A Young Gun checklist of Jonathan Lekkerimäki and Will Smith, random at the end. Lane Hudson, Encore. Out of 250, Sean Monahan for Columbus. Logan Mailloux, First Draft for Montreal. And Macklin Celebrini, a Beehive rookie. Rookie Reflections, Fedor Svechkov. Lane Hudson, Pros and Prospects rookie. And Vincent Trocheck. Rookie Reflections, Connor Geeky. Leon Draisaitl, Oracle. And Philip Forsberg, Beehive. Silver Skates, Josh Doan. Juha Jaska for Carolina. And Pros and Prospects of Alexis Lafreniere. Box number 4. Reflections, Logan Stankoven for Dallas. A rookie reflection, Zachary Bolduc. And canvas, Alec Martinez. Black and white canvas, Brandon Saad. Leon Bichel, Young Guns Dallas. And Brendan Othman, Pros and Prospects. Silver Skates of Josh Morrissey, Nikita Kucherov Encore, and Jason Dickinson. Chicago canvas. Zachary Bolduc, reflections for St. Louis, Brad Marchand. Silver Skates Boston, Connor Zary canvas. Liam Ogren, rookie premieres out of $4.99, level 2 for the Minnesota Wild. Brad Lambert, a Winnipeg first draft, and prospects, or Pros and Prospects, Clayton Keller for Utah. Future impact of Robert Thomas, Steven Stamkos Encore Nashville, and Mikhail Sergachev canvas for Utah. Macklin Celebrini, Pros and Prospects Gold for San Jose, Frank Nazar. First draft for Chicago, and Dazzlers of Brennan Othman. Silver Skates, Jared McCann. Olin Zellweger Oracles. And Austin Matthews Beehive. Future Impact Bo Horvat, Chase Bradley, Young Guns Colorado, Pros and Prospects Austin Matthews. Future Impact David Pasternak for Boston, Macklin Celebrini first draft, and outburst of Bo Horvat. Rookie Reflections of Maverick Bourque, Artemi Panarin Oracle, and Nick Suzuki Beehive. James Van Riemsdyk out of 100 for the Columbus Blue Jackets exclusive. Fabian Lysell, Young Guns for Boston, and Connor Bedard, Pros and Prospects for Chicago. Box 5. Beehive Gold, Josh Morrissey for the Winnipeg Jets. Ty Fellhaber for Colorado, and Dazzlers of Denton Matchuk. Oracles of Nathan McKinnon for Colorado. Jesper Volstead first draft for Minnesota. Leon Draisaitl Encore for Edmonton. Rookie Reflections of Matt Rempe, Michkov Beehive, and Andrei Vasilevsky canvas. Maverick Bourque, Reflections for Dallas, Future Impact Anze Kopitar, and Jeff Skinner canvas. Edmonton. Future Impact, numbered out of 333, Jack Eichel for the Vegas Golden Knights. Yuri Inala, Young Guns for Colorado. Sebastian Aho Beehive. Rookie reflections of Liam Ogren for Minnesota, Nikita Kucherov Oracle, and Nick Suzuki Pros and Prospects. Silver Skates, Nazem Kadri for Calgary, Nathan Legary, Young Guns for New Jersey, and Sergei Bobrovsky, Outburst for Florida. Silver Skates, Owen Power for Buffalo, Nathan Klerman, Young Guns Pittsburgh, and Pros and Prospects, Jack Hughes for New Jersey. Reflections of Michkov for Philadelphia, Future Impact Moritz Seider, and canvas of Jakob Slavin. Silver Skates, Connor Bedard for Chicago, Elias Pettersson, Oracles for Vancouver, Maverick Bork, Pros and Prospects. Rookie Premier, Brendan Brisson, level 1 out of 999 for Vegas. Karagoche for the Anaheim Ducks, first draft, and Lucas Raymond Encore. Rookie Reflections, Zach Dean, Pros and Prospects, Jared McCann, and Sam Reinhart canvas for Florida. Box 6. Reflections, Konagiki for Tampa, Future Impact, Nikita Kucherov, and Alexei Lafreniere canvas. Colton Parayko, black and white canvas for St. Louis. Justin Ritzkoven, Young Guns for Dallas. Connor McDavid, a Beehive. Rookie Reflections, Logan Mailloux for Montreal, Pros and Prospects, Connor Geeky, and Nathan Klerman, Young Guns canvas for the Pittsburgh Penguins. Silver Skates, Sidney Crosby for Pittsburgh, Brett Berard, Young Guns for the Rangers, Alex DeBrincat Outburst for the Red Wings. Future Impact, Connor McDavid for Edmonton, Anze Kopitar Oracles for LA, Will Smith Encore San Jose. Jacob Pelche out of 250 Deluxe for Calgary, Michkov first draft for Philadelphia, Karagoche Beehive Anaheim. Michkov Pros and Prospects Gold, Philadelphia, Samuel Hellenius. LA Young Gun and Dazzlers of Jonathan Lekkerimäki. Rookie Reflections of Jonathan Lekkerimäki. Sebastian Aho Oracles, and Pros and Prospects of Leon Bichel. Logan Stankoven Silver Skates, Brennan Othman first draft, and Alexander Barkov Encore. Silver Skates, Adam Fantilli for Columbus, Pros and Prospects of Jesper Wallstedt and Anthony Duclair. Reflections, Frank Nazar for Chicago. Rookie Reflections, Bradley Nadeau and Jared Spurgeon, Minnesota. Numbered out of 100, Sidney Crosby exclusives. All-Star exclusive, Sidney Crosby for Pittsburgh. And R2 Hiri. Young Guns for Dallas. Jake Gunsel, Pros and Prospects. Move some of these cards. Box number 7. Reflections, Logan Mailloux for Montreal. Rookie Reflections, Brennan Othman, Rangers, and Matty Beniers for Seattle. Alex Ovechkin, Oracles for the Washington Capitals. Justin Richkoven, Young Guns, Dallas, and Sidney Crosby, Pittsburgh Pros and Prospects. Silver Skates, Nathan McKinnon for Colorado, Pros and Prospects, Liam Ogren and Jonathan Lekkerimäki. Young Gun Canvas for Vancouver. Logan Stankoven Encore Gold for Dallas. Owen Pickering, Young Guns, Pittsburgh, and Jet Luchenko, Dazzlers, Philadelphia. Silver Skates, Liam Ogren for Minnesota, Sidney Crosby, Oracles for Pittsburgh, Austin Matthews Encore for Toronto. Future Impact, Artemi Panarin for the Rangers, Rutger McGordy first draft, and Sidney Crosby Beehive for Pittsburgh. Silver Skates, Austin Matthews Toronto, Brennan Othman first draft, and Young Gun Checklist Outburst, Jonathan Lekkerimäki and Will Smith. Random at the end. Future Impact, Mitch Marner Toronto, Josh Stone Oracles for Utah, and Frank Nazar Encore Chicago. Silver Skates Gold out of 250. Lucas Raymond for Detroit, Samuel Helenius. Young Guns for LA, and Tim Stützle. A Beehive for the Sens. Reflections, Liam Ogren for Minnesota. Rookie Reflections, Jet Luchenko, Philadelphia. Nikolai Ehlers, Canvas. Rookie Premiere of Fabian Lysell out of 999, level 1 for Boston. Eric Portillo, Young Guns LA, and Denton Matchuk, Pros and Prospects for Columbus. Jordan Kyrou, Silver Skates, Macklin Celebrini Encore, Christopher Tanev for Toronto. Box 8. Katagoche Reflections for Anaheim, Silver Skates of Lane Hudson and Aaron Ekblad Canvas. Chris Letang, Black and White Canvas for Pittsburgh, Maverick Bourque first draft, and Quinn Hughes Encore. Future Impact, Jonathan Lekkerimäki, Beehive of Jason Robertson and Robert Thomas Canvas. Oh, really? Oh, jeez. Lane Hudson, Reflections. Owen Tippett, Silver Skates, and Young Gun Canvas of Leon Bischel. Victor Hedman Beehive Gold, Mitch Cobb first draft, and Dazzlers Mark Scheifele. Yeah, that's a big pull for sure. 7 to go. Future Impact, Cale Makar for Colorado, Jason Robertson Oracles, and Evgeny Malkin Beehive. Rookie Reflections, Samuel Hanzik for Calgary, Max Sesson, Young Guns for Vancouver, and Teuvo Teravainen, Chicago. Rookie Reflections of Josh Doan, Helga Grans for Philadelphia, and Brendan Brisson, Pros and Prospects. Quinn Hughes, Silver Skates, Brady Tkachuk Oracles for Ottawa, Pros and Prospects of Olin Zellweger. Young Guns of Fedor Svechkov, Pros and Prospects Jonathan Lekkerimäki. Is that a variation? Usually there's only 2 hits in that pack. Second, I just want to make sure I didn't miss a variation, because usually when there's 2 hits, there's some kind of variation. There we go. It's an outdoor variation. Outdoor variation, Mika Zibanejad for the Rangers. And Brett Leeson out of 250 Deluxe for Anaheim, Fedor Svechkov, first draft Nashville, Sidney Crosby Encore. Future Impact, Cole Caulfield, Montreal, Alex Ovechkin, Beehive, and Ryan Nugent-Hopkins for Edmonton. Four to go. Bradley Anato, Reflections for Carolina, Logan Stankoven, Future Impact, and Connor Hellebuck, All-Star Canvas. Yeah, nothing too crazy. Hopefully there's something good in the last 4 boxes. All-Star Black and White Canvas, Leon Draisaitl, nice hit for Edmonton. Eric Portillo, Young Guns for LA, and Logan Stankoven, Pros and Prospects. Rookie Reflections of Mitkov for Philadelphia, Nathan McKinnon, Pros and Prospects, and Dylan Holloway. Pros and Prospects Gold of Will Smith, Max Sasson, Young Guns for Vancouver, Dazzlers of Steven Stamkos. Silver Skates of Seth Jarvis for Carolina, Nathan McKinnon Oracle, and Bo Horvat Encore. Yeah, I don't have a lot to compare it to. I only did the one case last night. Jimmy did all the other ones, so I don't have a lot to compare it to. Leon Draisaitl Silver Skates, Brendan Brisson, first draft, and Alexander Barkov. Fedor Svechkov, Reflections for Nashville. Rookie Reflections, Jesper Wallstedt and Sean Monahan Canvas for Columbus. Katagoche Silver Skates for Anaheim, Owen Pickering for Pittsburgh. And Denton Matachuk Young Gun Outburst for the Columbus Blue Jackets. Future Impact of Matthew Tkachuk, Fedor Svechkov, Oracle, and Denton Matachuk. Dazzlers of David Pasternak Pink. Eilish Stetza, Young Guns for Seattle, and Lane Hudson Beehive. Brandon Dillon for New Jersey. Will Smith, Young Guns for the San Jose Sharks. There you go, San Jose. Pros and Prospects, David Pasternak. Silver Skates of Mitch Cobb for Philadelphia. Brad Marchand Encore, and Morgan Frost Canvas. Good to go. Reflections, Rutger McGroarty for Pittsburgh. Future Impact, Mitch Kov and Kevin Hayes, Canvas. Oracles of Fedor Svechkov for the Nashville Predators. Nikita Grabenkin, Young Guns for Toronto, and Logan Stankoven, Beehive. Rookie Reflections of Callum Ritchie for Colorado. Pros and Prospects, Sergei Bobrovsky and Logan Cooley. Thatcher Demko, Beehive Gold for Vancouver. Jonathan Lekkerimäki, Young Guns for Vancouver. Dazzlers of Rutger McGroarty. Silver Skates of Alexander Barkov. Sebastian Casa, Young Guns for Detroit, and Quinn Hughes, Outburst for Vancouver. Future Impact of Cutter Gauthier, Jared McCann, Oracles, and Kirill Kaprizov Encore. We have a Young Gun Acetate of Eilish Stetska. Young Gun Acetate for the Seattle Kraken. Nice one, Seattle. Sebastian Casa first draft, and Jack Hughes Beehive. Now we're getting to some of the good stuff. Saving it all till the last few boxes. Jesper Wallstedt, Reflections. And Rookie Reflections of Nolan Allen. Macklin Celebrity, Young Gun Canvas for the San Jose Sharks. There you go. All in the last few boxes. Congrats to San Jose. Deluxe of Mika Zibanejad for the Rangers. Jakub Dobish. Young Guns for the Montreal Canadiens. Good box. Pros and Prospects, Frank Nazar. Silver Skates to Frank Nazar for Chicago. Alex Ovechkin Encore, and Tyler Toffoli Canvas. Reflections, Rookie Reflections, Seamus Casey, New Jersey. Wyatt Johnston, Oracles, and Cutter Gauthier for Anaheim. Silver Skates of Jonathan Lekkerimäki. Zachary Bolduc, first draft, and Connor McDavid Encore. 2 to go. Jonathan Lekkerimäki, Reflections for Vancouver. Rookie Reflections, Zachary Leroux and Elias Pettersson, Canvas, Vancouver. Christian Dvorak, Clear Cut for Montreal. Owen Pickering, Young Guns for Pittsburgh. Pros and Prospects, Alex Ovechkin. Silver Skates of Braden Point, Tyler Toffoli Encore, canvas of Matt Grelchik. Travis Konechny Encore Gold, Maverick Bork first draft, and Dazzlers of Zach Dean. Future Impact Evgeny Malkin, Fedor Svechkov first draft, and Tyler Toffoli Outburst. Rookie Reflections Logan Stankov and Connor Bedard Oracle, and Chris Kreider Rangers Beehive. We have a Playmakers for the Florida Panthers, Matthew Tkachuk. Guess these are one per case, it seems like. Got one yesterday. Very cool. And Helge Grunz. Helga Grunz for Philadelphia. And Pros and Prospects of Mikko Rantanen. Will Smith, Reflections for San Jose. Steven Stamkos for Nashville. Tyson Kozak, Young Guns for Buffalo. Canvas. Nice. Will Smith, Young Gun Deluxe. Number 244 out of 250 for San Jose. There you go. Great break for the Sharks. Will Smith, first draft, and Nathan McKinnon Encore. Future Impact of Rasmus Dahlin, Tage Thompson Beehive, and Frederick Anderson. Silver Skates of Lucas Raymond for Detroit, Liam Ogren Oracle, and Artemi Panarin Encore. Future Impact Frank Nazar for Chicago, Isaiah George, Young Guns for the Islanders, and Frank Nazar Beehive for Chicago. 12th and final box. They have been fire. Good thing too, because the first half a dozen or so were kind of soft. All right, Reflections Karagoche, Silver Skates Mika Zibanejad and Evgeny Nabokov, San Jose. Elias Pettersson Oracle for Vancouver, Logan Mailloux first draft, and Jonathan Lekkerimäki for Vancouver. Future Impact Will Smith, San Jose, Jonathan Lekkerimäki, and Matthew Barzal. Rookie Reflections, Olin Zellweger, Jakob Dobish, Young Guns for the Montreal Canadiens. Here you go, Habs. A couple of Dobishes. And Brandon Duhaime, Outburst for Washington. Lane Hudson, Reflections Montreal, Arup Hintz Dallas, and Brady Tkachuk for Ottawa. Sometimes, Robin. Sometimes. I'll take the wins where I can get them. Alex Ovechkin, Gold Beehive for Washington, Konagiki first draft, and Dazzlers of Kirill Marchenko. Silver Skates, Mark Stone for Vegas, Clayton Keller Oracle, and Connor McDavid Pros and Prospects. Macklin Celebrini Trilogy Level 2 Rookie at a $4.99 for the San Jose Sharks. There you go. Level 2. Rookie Premier, Rutger McGroarty first draft, and Rasmus Dahlin Encore. Dazzlers of William Karlsson, pink for Vegas. Fedor Svechkov, Young Guns Nashville, and Pros and Prospects of Josh Doan. Future Impact Philip Forsberg, Travis Konechny Oracles, and Denton Matachuk Columbus. Future Impact Elias Pettersson, Connor Bedard Beehive, and Nathan McKinnon Canvas. Rookie Reflections, Brennan Brisson, Denton Matachuk Young Guns for Columbus, and Pros and Prospects of Roman Josi. All right, very nice. I got a couple of randoms set up here, so bear with me. All right, so first up, San Jose, Philadelphia. This is for the Young Gun checklist of Celebrini and Michkov 4 times. 1, 2, 3, and 4. That one going to the owner of the San Jose Sharks. Next up is, we have 2 Vancouver San Jose's. So this is for the regular Young Gun checklist. Lekaramaki and Will Smith. So this one is for the regular one. Here we go 4 times. 1, 2, 3, and 4. That one going to San Jose. And the next one is for the Outburst Young Gun checklist. So Vancouver, San Jose. Here we go 4 times. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Going to Vancouver. All right, that does it for break number 17251, our 2425 extended 12-box case team random number 5. Hope you enjoyed it, guys. Thanks very much.